Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this free video we're going to talk about the Dow and some of the trades that we've been keeping an eye on, or I should say setups that we've had our eye on. And one of the setups specifically today that triggered, and this would be the number 3 weighted name within the Dow, and that is McDonald's. Now, whenever I'm looking at stocks, the paradigm from which I'm looking at the market is through futures and currencies. I'm looking at commodities and currencies. And from that perspective, I feel that the interconnectivity to every other market is there. It's sort of the glue for me. And you might have a market that is that paradigm or that glue that connects everything else. And to me, that's an edge. If you have that way of looking at the market where you're understanding the market through, for example, economically, a credit cycle, a debt cycle. To me, I like looking at money supply and monetary policy, growth and inflation, right? That would be a macro process. Maybe you've got another process by which you're creating watch lists, where certain macro-sensitive ETFs and sectors and stocks work in a certain environment for you, and then you look again for the interconnectivity. Maybe it's more basic than that. Maybe it's what are the heavier weighted names within the Dow or the financials or within healthcare. So when I look at the YM, I'm thinking immediately Boeing. I'm thinking UNH, and I'm thinking McDonald's, number 1, 2, and 3 in terms of weighting. So think of those connective threads. All right, so once you've got that, today, McDonald's just slid. The typical price movement range for McDonald's was taken out by 2x. So this move is a rare move. I don't mean like, oh, wow, look at that candle. No. That's very subjective, right? This is a 2x move from the typical daily price movement range, or what we call the DPMR that we measure. It's something that's a basic foundational study analysis within our room and within my trading. And so we sell off by this 2x, and we end up landing in, and watch this, this is terrific. It's a Darvis zone plus closing in on the 34 EMA wave. These are classic support zones for me that I would want to buy into when I feel the market is in an overall uptrend, which I believe it is. We've had tests to this trend before. We've had opportunity to buy McDonald's before, and this to me is another opportunity happening right now. And so that's why we talked about it in the room, and by mid-afternoon we were long. So I'm telling you all now, catching this video, if you get another opportunity to be getting long even down to this level here, I think that is absolutely a buyable zone. I don't know that we're going to get down there, and I still don't see anything from a worthy of panic from this. I really don't. I think it's just a trade that just, again, a momentary or near-term inefficiency or imbalance that I don't want to hesitate when it lands in my zone to get long. So what we did is we scooped up today. I grabbed the SEP 20 200 calls, the 200 calls. We paid, what the heck did I pay for these? These are trades that we paid, I think $7.55. So we picked these up at $7.55 each. Down in this area. Now, if you want to know why the Dow had a tough time getting out of its way, or if you're looking at the DIA, look no further than the number 3 weighted name in the index, in McDonald's. So understanding what the Dow is comprised of, understanding what those individual stocks are doing, gives you an opportunity to play the Dow as seamlessly as you play these individual stocks, and vice versa. That's the real fun, I believe, of having a view that the touchstone of your paradigm or your analysis is, for me, that commodity currencies or that futures Forex type outlooks. I hope this helps. It is a long position. I think it's going to be valid. I'm looking at the SEP 20. Earnings aren't until July, July 25, I believe. So you got plenty of time. We can get through the FOMC. We can get through G20. We can get through earnings even if we wanted. But heck, we're already up pretty nicely just from today on those options. At 7.55, they're now trading at 8.37. So let's see how much higher we can go. And remember, if McDonald's starts moving higher, it should help the Dow as well. Beautiful uptrend, great correction, and I'll see you in the next update.